My name is Rishikesh. I am studying in 10th. Now I am going to explain in biology what is life process, and in the topic I am going to explain what is nutrition. And now I am going to explain nutrition amoeba, nutrition in plants and human alimentary canal. So nutrition in amoeba. Amoeba contains pseudopodia which fuse into the food particle forming a food vacuole. Inside the food vacuole, the complex substances are broken into simpler one, which then diffuse into the cytoplasm. The remaining undigested food is sent to the surface of the amoeba, which is then sent out of the amoeba. Next, nutrition in plants. This is stomata. The stomata is guarded by two pair of guard cells. The two main functions of stomata are the stomata. From the stomata, transpiration occurs, and it helps in exchange of gases through stomatal pores. And next, nutrition in humans, human alimentary canal. Tongue, it is a muscular organ which helps us to eat and makes the food into a bolus. It helps us to differentiate different tastes and flavors. Mouth moistens the food and helps us to move the food in an orderly manner throughout the digestion. It contains salivary glands which secrete saliva. The saliva mixes with the food and makes the food to move through the esophagus easily. Esophagus. The food we eat first moves from the mouth and through the esophagus and to the stomach. Esophagus is a food tube. It causes a movement called peristaltic movement, back and forth movement to push the food inside. Diaphragm. It divides the chest from the abdominal cavity. It creates pressure inside the abdomen. Liver. It produces bile, and the bile breaks the larger fat globules into smaller fat globules. Gallbladder. It stores and concentrates bile sent by the liver. Bile duct. It breaks down the fats. Pancreas. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juice like trypsin for breaking down proteins and lipids and fats. Stomach. It is a large organ which expands when food enters it. The walls of the stomach contains mucus to protect it from hydrochloric acid. The stomach secretes gastric juice like hydrochloric acid. Next, small intestine. 90% of the digestion occurs in small intestine. The main function of small intestine is absorption of nutrients and minerals from the food. The small intestine contains tiny finger-like projection called villi for increasing the surface area. Large intestine. It absorbs the water and helps in removing the waste out of our body. Appendix. It contains good microbes which helps us in preventing many diseases. Anus. It helps to remove the waste out of our body. Thank you.
Okay. So, is there any question? Which separates the chest portion and the stomach portion?
Diaphragms.
Diaphragm. And which part of the stomach, that is area, where the water is absorbed?
Water is absorbed in large intestines.
Large intestine. Good. What is the role of small intestine?
90% of digestion occurs in this. Its main function is absorption of minerals and nutrients from the food.
Okay. And let us come to the plant cells where you have got the stomatal pores. What are the two, that is arc-shaped components of this stomata?
They are called guard cells. They help in the opening and closing of the stomata.
Okay. Which is the opened position?
This is the open position of stomata. This is the closed position.
Okay. What do you mean by food vacuole in amoeba?
After the pseudopodia surrounds the food, and then many enzymes act on the food particle. So it is called a food vacuole.
Now once the food is absorbed, then it is kept as a vacuum, and that is why it's called What is that?
Food vacuum.
Food vacuum, and that is released. Okay, right. And what do you mean by pseudopodia?
They are they help in capturing the food particle.
Food particle. So we don't have any, I mean, we have organs like arms, hands, etc. And we have got mouth, but as far as amoeba is concerned, everywhere you can find mouth. And with the help of this temporary arrangement called the pseudopodia, it can catch hold of the prey. Okay, pseudo means false. So pseudopodia means it's a false organ. With the help of that one, it can easily catch hold of the prey. Okay, good, very good.